Rick set. Another track today in hip hop, y'all. We lost a hip hop rapper, by the name of Coolio from A Gangsta's Paradise. At the age of 59. Still don't know the cause of death. Doesn't know if it was a murderous one or, a health issue, an accident or whatnot. We just know we lost another rapper. And some odd weeks ago, we lost another rapper called PNB Rock. But today led police investigators, to a suspect, to two suspects at that. This man right here, which is the father of a 17-year-old that was the trigger man behind PNB Rock losing his life that day. Of course, they're not going to show the 17-year-old. His identity is going to be, it's not going to be disclosed at any point or at any time because he's a minor. He's 17 years old. But his father was the getaway driver. Kind of reminds me of the Tallahassee situation with Queso and his father. See, Queso is locked up for allegedly shooting or killing another person, like, if I'm not mistaken, named Bibby. Queso's the dude from the song Who I Smoke with Young and Ace. He also was in a situation with his father, where his father was the getaway driver and he was the murder suspect. But they're both locked up for the murder because even if you're a getaway driver, you're gonna be just as guilty as the person that pulled the trigger. They see that hand in hand. Like, this father should have known better. Like, the father with Queso should have known better. They're around being and setting bad examples for their young ones. If you're with your young one at a moment where they're going to jeopardize and ruin their life for the rest of their life, you could be there for encouragement to get them out this situation, to make them think twice about it. Not to encourage them to put themselves deeper in that rabbit hole, man. You know what I mean? They ultimately went out like Coolio because they probably have never lived to see another day. Because when you locked up for the rest of your life, you might as well be where Coolio at right now. Rest in peace to Coolio. When you walking around prison with a life sentence, you're a dead man walking. Whether there's somebody in there that wants to do something to you because you're in connection with taking one of their loved ones away, or you're just a dead man walking because you have a life sentence and you just living there to die. There's no second chance to it. With these type of charges these guys have, in most cases, it's going to be life without the possibility of parole. There's no way I could come off as sarcastic with this or, charismatic or whatever, whatnot. I gotta be as bold and as cold and as truthful as I can be. Truth can never be considered as disrespect. You heard? These fathers ultimately had a chance. Queso's father, the man that killed PNB Rock's father, they had a chance to talk their sons out of it. But obviously they didn't. They went along with it because they're trying to live in a second, third, fourth, or fifth childhood. And a lot of guys, a lot of fathers need to look at this, take heed to it. Learn from this mistake right here. Learn that if your child is moving in the wrong direction, lead him down the right one. Guide him better. Because just like how he messed up his life, you could be very well right next to him messing up your life. Even if you didn't commit the crime with him, even if you wasn't even there. If you knew that you had a chance to like be there for your son to help him get up out the situation, your life's still gonna be feeling like it's ruined because you don't have yours no more around to guide and be there for. It could either be like Coolio not here, or be like Coolio and be locked up and dead. Not saying Coolio ever got locked up or whatever type shit. But when you locked up for the rest of your life, you might as well be dead. Being dead is easier than doing a life sentence. We lost a hip-hop legend, and PNB lost his life behind a father that couldn't tell his child to do better and to strive for better and not to resort to street violence. I ain't got nothing more to say about this. Learn life before life learn you. Father and child, child and father. You heard?